Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Today's video is about TCS digital interview experience which happened through NQT. In this video, I will be discussing about the interview experience of my friend which took the interview recently only. So the date of the interview was 1st December. The platform on which the interview took place was Microsoft Teams. The profile was the digital profile of TCS. Branch was the CS branch. The panel is consisted of three members, that is the technical person, managerial person and the HR person. The duration of interview was 55 minutes, that is 40 minutes for technical round, 10 minutes for managerial round and 5 minutes for HR round. So this interview was pretty long because this interview is of digital profile, so they will ask you technical questions on many topics. In this interview also there are many topics which are covered in the interview, that is Python, the questions on newest technologies as well as the questions on OOPS concept. So let's just start with the technical questions which were asked from my friend. So first question was, tell me about yourself. So guys, if you are following my channel, so you must have noticed that in every interview experience this is the question which is definitely asked from the candidate. So this is the most common as well as the most important question of the interview. So guys, please prepare your tell me about yourself pretty well so that you can answer any questions which follow, because I have told you earlier also that your entire interview will depend on the answer you will give in this question. So please be prepared with your tell me about yourself. So my friend told them about the projects and the internship he did. So the interviewer asked him which language he prefers. So my friend replied Python language. He prefers Python language for coding. So the next few questions were based on the Python language only. So now I will discuss those questions. But before discussing those questions, I would like you to know that I have made a video on my channel which is important Python interview questions. In this I have discussed the most commonly asked interview questions from Python language. So guys, please do check that video also. It will be really helpful for you. In that video I have discussed theoretical as well as conceptual questions of Python. So now let's look at the Python questions which were asked in this interview. So the first question was what are tuples? So guys, those of you who have studied Python must have seen this term very frequently, that is tuples. So you can simply answer this question. It is a very basic question of Python. So my friend also answered this question. The next question which was asked was, what is the difference between a list and a tuple in Python? Again, it is a very simple as well as basic question of Python. So my friend again answered this question pretty well. So next question was a little conceptual question on Python. So how will you add elements in tuple? So as we know that tuple is immutable, that is we cannot add any elements in tuple. But if we have to add elements, how we can add is we can simply add another tuple to the current tuple. So here A is also tuple and B is also a tuple. So the addition of these tuple will concatenate these two tuples and will put those values in the third tuple. So by this method we can add the elements in the tuple. So the next question was, does Python contains dictionary? So as you all know that yes, Python contains dictionary. So my friend told him the answer that yes, it contains dictionary. The next question was, what is the role of indentation in Python? So those of you who have worked on the Python, you must have known that the indentation is the backbone of Python. Without indentation we cannot do anything in Python. We will get a wrong output if we do not perform indentation. So these were all the 5 questions which were based on Python and was asked by my friend. So he explained all the questions pretty well, and if you want to know more questions on Python which are asked in the interview, you can check this video. I will give you the link in the description box. So after these questions, the interviewer asked my friend to explain all the projects which were mentioned in his resume. So my friend has mentioned 3 projects in his resume. So he explained about all the projects in the resume, and all the projects were based on machine learning technology. So it might be a case with you also that you should know all the projects which you have written down in your resume. You should be thorough with those projects. So guys, please read your projects thoroughly which are mentioned in your resume. So as all the projects mentioned by my friend was based on machine learning algorithm, so my so next few questions were on the machine learning only. So as it is a digital interview, so you can expect the questions on the newest technology more rather than on the coding side. So you should know at least one newest technology so that you can answer those questions. So the few ML based questions are, first of all, as the project mentioned by my friend was a classification project, so he was simply classifying two images. So the interviewer asked him, what is the difference between classification and regression in machine learning? So this is a very basic as well as a very important question in the interview. You can So my friend explained the difference pretty well. Whenever so guys, you should notice that whenever a difference is asked in the interview, you should at least give 2 or 3 points in the difference. You can't just explain the definition of the classification as well as regression to the interviewer. You must give them with the real life examples. Like in classification, you can give that fruits classification. In regression, you can give example of house price prediction. So my friend gave him 4 differences. The next question, which was based on machine learning only, was explain how linear regression algorithm works. So why linear regression algorithm was asked from him? It was asked because his project was based one of the project was based on the linear regression algorithm only. So therefore he was asked to explain how linear regression algorithm works. So guys, if you have mentioned any project on ML, and you should know the algorithm which is used in that project, you should know that very thoroughly, that algorithm, so that you can explain that to the interviewer. The next question was explain different types of gradient descent. So my friend again explained all the types of gradient descents which are present, that are mini gradient descent, batch gradient descent, and the stochastic gradient descent. So my friend explained these gradient descent algorithms very accurately to the interviewer. The next question which was asked from him was, what is chroma? So my friend had not heard this term of chroma, so he simply denied that. He said that he does not know that answer. So guys, if you encounter such question which you do not know in the interview, you can simply say no to that question, because you will not give confident answer to the interviewer, and he will not be satisfied with your answer. So it will put a very bad impression on him. So you can simply say no to a topic you don't know. So these were the questions which were based on the ML part. So guys, if you want to know more machine learning questions which are asked in interview, you can check that video on my channel only. It is already posted with the name important machine learning interview questions. So guys, do check that video also. I will give you the link in the description. So these were all the questions which were asked from my friend in the ML part. Now the next questions which were asked were again based on the newest technology only. So they asked my friend, what is cloud computing? I would like to note you that cloud computing was not mentioned in his resume or anything in the project, but again they asked about cloud computing. So you should know the basics of other technologies also, like cloud computing, IoT. You should know the basics of that technologies. So they asked my friend, what is cloud computing? So my friend knew what is cloud computing, so he told them about the cloud computing and its working. The next question was based on cloud computing only, that what is the difference between public, protected and private cloud? So this again my friend knew the answer, so he explained them pretty well. So guys, you should also know the basics of other technologies rather than only focusing on the resume. So the next question was, which cloud is cost effective among these three? That is, between public, protected and private cloud, which cloud is most cost effective? So the answer is public cloud. So again my friend knew the answer and he told the interviewer. So these were all the questions which were asked from my friend in the technical round. So this technical round duration was around 40 minutes. So around 15 questions were asked from my friend, and he was able to give 13 correct answers out of 15. So now let's look at the questions which were asked in the managerial round. So the managerial person asked my friend to write 2 codes in Python. Yes, managerial person also can ask you to write the technical can also ask you the technical questions. So he asked my friend to write two codes. First code was the write the factorial code, and another code was the string concatenation code. So these both the codes are very basic in nature, and the interviewer can ask you to write these codes. So the next question the managerial asked was, how will my friend approach to a new technology? To this my friend gave a brilliant answer, that is he listed down the steps that how he will approach a new technology. So first of all, he said that he will first read the documentation of the new technology he will be working on. So first of all, he will get the knowledge about that, theoretical knowledge about that technology. Later on, he will do a certification course on that technology so that he can get an hands-on experience on that technology. So this is a very good answer. You should also try to prepare such answers. So after doing a course on that technology, then he will try to build a real world project on that technology so that he can get his basics clear. So there were three parts. First he will read the documentation, then he will take the hands-on experience by doing a certification, and then he will try to build a real world project on that technology. So this was a very good answer in a questions like this. So these were the questions which were asked in the managerial round. So next we will discuss the questions which were asked in the HR round. So the HR questions were not very good. They were these basic questions, that is, are you willing to relocate or not? So you can simply say yes or no as per your preference, but it will not impact the results much. Next question was, are you comfortable with the night shifts? So to this my friend replied no, but again it's your preference to say yes or no. So this was the entire interview experience of my friend. I hope guys you like this video. If you want more such videos, you can write in the comment section. So please subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.